I think he's strange.
Sounds a whole lot better than Aunt Hetty to me.
Gotta give him a proper chance, Felicity.
Leave it to Felicity to wreck a good time.
And your victim, Felix.
Don't even think about it, Felix. This is ridiculous.
Don't spoil things, Felicity.
Yeah, you're supposed to start shrieking.
I will not shriek. Oh, no. I knew he'd never remember.
Your answer, please.
Oh, I remember.
Look, there's Gus.
Gus Pike?
On a bicycle. Hello, Gus. Where'd you get the bike?
Built it. Mr. Dale had a load of extra parts. It don't look so pretty, but gets me where I want to go.
I didn't know you were so handy, Gus Pike.
Where are you going?
Miss King's. Gotta hand in my lessons. Been working at the cannery, so no time for school. So she lets me do my schoolwork on my own.
You volunteer to do schoolwork?
There are some people, Felix King, who know the value of a good education. We're on our way to Aunt Hetty's as well. I've perfected a new stain remover that I'm sure she'll want to try.
Gus, children.
Hello, Aunt Hetty.
Felix.
Miss King.
Aunt Hetty, I brought you a new cleaning cream. It miraculously removes stains and marks from any fabric.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Felicity.
3 times.
Well, I'm happy to see there's someone in the family knows the proper way to do things. This is very...
Gus! Gus, are you in there? Gus Pike?
What'd she do that for?
Gus has got some nerve just turning us out into the night without a word of explanation.
She was very beautiful.
What do you know about beauty, Felix? Nothing.
She was beautiful. Where do you suppose he got that cut on his head?
Maybe he fell out of bed.
That hussy probably knocked him in the head and then robbed him without him even noticing.
Oh, sure. Then she kissed him, praised him for his courage, and ran off into the night. Some robbery.
Of all the people you could choose to rob in Avonlea, Gus Pike is the last. He hasn't got anything at all. He's nobody important.
You just shut up about Gus Pike, Felix King. You don't know the first thing about it. If she thinks you can buy the affections of a poor boy like Gus Pike, well, a caring friend won't stand for it.
You know, Felicity, you sound more and more like Aunt Hetty.
Miss Stone?
She has to be in there. We didn't see her leave the hotel.
Do you think Amanda's innocent? I don't think so. We should tell Aunt Hetty.
No, I can't do that now. It's too complicated and dangerous. I have to help Amanda myself.
Felicity, you don't want the blood of that poor woman on your hands, do you?
What about these?
That's just a ticket, Felicity.
Now you're getting into the spirit of things, Felicity.
Gus?
Who is it?
Felicity King and Sarah Stanley.
Do you have them? Thank you.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
Could be days before Rutherford finds out they're not the real gems.
You shouldn't do this alone, Gus. You need friends to help you.
Too dangerous.
And what if she asks you to go with her?
What?
She won't stay in Avonlea. She'll want to leave. Maybe she'll want you to go with her. Will you?
I don't know. Would it matter to you?
Not in the least, Gus Pike. What you do with your life is your own business. But I'll tell you one thing. As a friend who has some concern for your well-being, that Amanda Stone woman is nothing but trouble, head to toe.
Felicity, this is not a foot race. If you like him, why don't you just tell him?
If I like who?
Gus.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, he likes you.
Really? I intend to set my sights much higher than a dirt-covered boy who lives in an old lighthouse.
Felicity King, what a terrible thing to say. You can't possibly mean that.
I'll thank you to mind your own business. You think you're the big authority on romance in Avonlea. Well, you don't know everything.
I know what I see. If only we knew his plan.
Well, we know enough, I think. We'll take Digger.
Yes, he hates that detective.
He looks so cold.
Miss Stone, what's going on?
I knew it. I tried to tell everyone, but no one would listen to me.
Wasn't about to believe her again. That would make me stupid. I guess I owe you all an apology. Especially you, Felicity. You knew from the beginning.
Everyone knows that I'm a shrewd judge of character, Gus. I was telling Sarah that despite your lack of prospects, your inner strength would see you through. Didn't I, Sarah?
Yes, Felicity.
And I want you to know I appreciate it. I'll never again lose sight of my true friends just because of a pretty face.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Mother and Father ever find out, they'll never leave Avonlea again.
I'm sorry I got you into this mess.
I'm just sorry that Miss Stone escaped punishment.
When the villagers looked down at the Count's crumpled body, his black clothing stained by scarlet blood in the torchlight, it was jealousy for the love of a pure maiden he could not obtain.
Oh, no! Not again!
Well, I must admit, sometimes I get thinking about settling down, get me a farm, heck, maybe even a wife.
A wife?
How old was Mrs. King when you first, started courting her?
Oh, I don't remember.
15.
15. Hey, but Felicity's 15.
You don't think 15 is too young for a girl to go sparking?
Well, I mean, that depends on the girl. Janet now, she was mature for 15.
When did you know you were in love with Miss King? I mean, Olivia.
Well, I felt sort of sick. Right here. Never felt that way before. Sort of lurching.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Sort of like right here.
Yeah.
Kind of like being seasick.
Yeah, that'd be it.
And the gut.
Yeah, in the gut. A lot more to being in love than feeling sick.
Oh, for sure.
Felicity?
I don't know. She's something.
She sure is. Actually, she reminds me of someone. Hetty.
Miss King?
Yeah, Hetty.
Alec, remember that time you and Father caught all those fish?
And he asked me how many were in the sack, and I said 24, thinking he meant fillets.
Right, but he meant fish, and he kept asking and asking, and you kept saying 24, 24.
One student in particular has distinguished herself. Felicity King has been awarded one of the highest grades in the province.
Felicity, that's wonderful.
Now, settle down, quiet, please.
Congratulations, Felicity.
Thank you, Gus.
You're so lucky, Felicity. Imagine Nova Scotia. Felicity, you're bound to meet the best people.
I know. It's so exciting.
You'll never want to come back here. You'll be in real society. What's the matter, Gus?
Nothing. Nothing.
Gus! That crazy Frenchman tried to kill me. And Sarah and Felix are still inside.
Well, he ain't too friendly, but a warrant ain't exactly a killer.
Now I'll be the only girl at Kingsport without any knowledge of haute cuisine.
Well, I figure Kingsport ain't quite as far as Paris. Probably eat same as we do. Being a real lady, it's important to you, ain't it?
Good breeding and polite manners are very important. How else can one improve one's position in life?
When you going?
I leave tomorrow.
Felicity? I'll be pulling for you.
Thank you, Gus.
Bye, Felicity.
Goodbye, Gus.
I need to learn manners, quick.
Manners?
Yeah, I need the best there is.
What for?
Well, if good breeding and manners is important, then I'm gonna get them. I'll never get it right. How could I ever go to that college and ask for Felicity, unless I was a gentleman? Felicity! Felicity King! Glad you're back, Felicity. How was it? These your friends? Anybody like a lift?
Felicity. Sarah, dear. Just agree to anything that I say. Gus, you can get my bag.
Your father said me and Sarah could come and get you.
Your father? I thought he was dead, Felicity.
Gus Pike.
Gus, I asked you to get my bag. It's pathetic, really. This country boy has a mad crush on me. It's very irritating.
Come on, Felicity, let's go.
But you're being very childish.
We're being childish.
You're not the ones made up stories.
Stupid lies to impress people.
I had to. I will never win the scholarship coming from such a common family.
Ain't nothing wrong with common people.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of who? I know those sort of girls.
They're cultured, sophisticated young women. And when I attend Kingsport, I intend to become just like them.
Then for your own sake, Felicity King, I hope you don't get in.
I'll remember that, Sarah. I can manage it myself. You needn't bother yourself with me any longer.
Sorry, Gus. I know she'll regret it.
That's what manners does to a person. I don't want them.
Look, there she is.
What a snob.
She disowned her own parents. Going to Paris anytime soon?
Talk is cheap, Sally Potts. And so are you.
That's my girl. Miss King?
I don't blame you for being angry with me, Gus.
May I show you to your table?
I behaved so badly, Gus. I know what you tried to do.
I'm sorry about the scholarship, Felicity. I know it meant a lot to you.
I discovered it didn't mean as much as I thought. Sarah, what? Gus should have asked me to the Winter Festival by now.
Have you told Gus that yet?
You don't know the first thing about boys. They never know what they want until you tell them yourself.
Why should I always have to be the one to tell them?
Because if you don't, I'll never speak to you again as long as I live.
That Felicity King, she practically throws herself on Gus Pike.
I hear he hasn't invited her to the skating party, though.
Gus! This wonderful idea just popped into my head. I had to tell you about it. Why don't you ask Felicity to the skating party?
I don't know, Sarah. I ain't thought much about it.
Oh. Well, when you finish thinking about it, will you tell me?
Sure. I mean, I guess.
You should try one of the sandwiches, Gus. Felicity made them specially for you.
Ain't hungry.
Look, she made me come here, Gus, on pain of death. She thinks I can get you to ask her to go to the skating party. What do you say? Take her so she'll quit nagging me, Gus?
Ain't going to no skating party.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't take her, even if you paid me $1 million.
It ain't Felicity. Just ain't going. Better things to do.
Would you accompany me to the skating party? Together. Us. The two of us.
Thank you, Rupert, but I can't. I've already spoken for. That was a big fat lie, Felicity King. It was only half a lie. I'm waiting for Gus to ask me.
Don't hold your breath. He isn't going to ask me.
And how would you know, Felix King?
He says he isn't going to the skating party. Says he's got better things to do.
This skating party is going to be such fun. Why don't you just ask Felicity and get it over with? One little skating party isn't going to hurt you.
It ain't that.
What is it then?
I got no skates. And it don't make no difference anyway. I got chores to do. I'll see you, Sarah. Felicity? I was wondering if you'd like to go for a skate.
Gus, I'd love to.
Great. That was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
That's what Felicity said.
Gus!
Hi, Felicity. I come to give back these. Thank your father for the loan of them.
Oh, you don't have to give them back, Gus. Nobody in our family uses them anymore.
Well, I should have told you the truth in the first place. I got 2 left feet and I can't skate worth beans. And I was too proud to ask for help.
Gus, is that all? I would have been happy to give you lessons. You should have seen me when I first started skating. I was so clumsy.
You could never be clumsy, Felicity.
Come on, let's try it right now.